Momas, mad, ideas. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hey, this is Mama's Mad Ideas, and I'm back with you with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my triple dipped marble candy apples. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. For this particular candy apple recipe, I started out with 7 Granny Smith apples. These apples have been prepped by placing them in a pot of boiling water for 6 seconds, then letting them rest for a period of 24 hours. Please note that my candy apple sticks have already been added as well. Now let's get into the video. In today's candy apple recipe, I will be using the 2-1-1 candy apple recipe, which equals to 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of light Karo corn syrup, and 1 cup of water. But the trick to this marble candy apple recipe, you're going to have to follow that recipe 3 times, which is going to total to 6 cups of sugar, 3 cups of light Karo corn syrup, and 3 cups of water. Here you see me starting with the first recipe, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of light Karo corn syrup, and 1 cup of water. Now I will be mixing 4 to 5 drops of white gel food coloring to my mixture. Then you will see me stirring the mixture. Boy, I tell you, y'all, so guess what? At the last minute, if you notice the difference in my pots, I had to change my pan at the last minute because I realized my thermometer would not fit on the edge of my pan. That's what I get, y'all. Call myself trying to be fancy and get a new pan, upgrade my videos, and the doggone pot had a curve in the edge and my thermometer wouldn't fit. But I'm back to usual, back to business. As you can see right here in this video clip, my candy is boiling nicely. I have my heat set at a medium-high heat, and I'm going to boil my candy until it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it reaches 300 degrees, my desired temperature, I will remove it, let it rest, let the bubbles settle for a few minutes, and then start dipping. Shaking my excess candy off my apple and scraping it against the bottom of my pan. Then I will place each apple on my non-stick candy apple mat. Don't worry if every apple is not covered completely, because remember, you're going to be dipping these apples 2 more times. Here's a look at a candy apple. It is nice and shiny. Here's a look at the original 7 apples that I started with, and as you can see, the 2-1-1 recipe was enough to coat the entire bunch of apples. So now I'm preparing my second round of candy apple mixture. Using the same recipe as I did before, I will once again be using the 2-1-1 recipe. This recipe equals 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of light Karo corn syrup. You want to stir your mixture very well. Now comes the fun part. We will be adding food coloring to our second round of candy. I will be using neon green, but you could use any color you'd like to. I will also be using a second color. So I decided to use the red food coloring for my third round, and I think I'm going to mix the leaf green in with my neon green. So what you will see me doing here is just mixing a few drops of the neon green into my candy apple mixture before I place it on the stove to boil, because I want it to be clear and transparent, not to be too heavy. Now back to the stove we go. We're going to let our mixture boil until it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit once again. Once our desired temperature has been reached, we're going to remove our candy from the stove and we're going to let it rest, let the bubbles settle for 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'm now going to take the opportunity to add a few drops of my leaf green food coloring. Do this quickly because you don't want your candy apple mixture to harden on you. So now I will start the second process of coating my apples with the second round of candy. As you can see where I added my drops, it is causing a tie-dye effect, sort of like a marbling effect. Scrape the candy mixture against the bottom of your pan and then place it onto your mat. Repeat this process for the remainder of your candy apples. Y'all, please excuse the noise in the background, but it is thundering. It is thundering so loud. I do apologize for the extra sound effects. Also, here's a little tip that I've learned along the way. You will know your candy mixture is right and it is at the perfect temperature, 300 degrees, when you have that hard candy crack stage instantly. Like soon as you dip your apples, it's already starting to harden and you can see it already starting to form into a candy apple. I can always tell when my candy apples aren't going to sit correctly. But for this particular recipe, you do want your candy apple mixture to be at the appropriate 300 degrees Fahrenheit because this is 3 layers of candy and you do want your candy to be nice and crunchy when completed. As you see here, I'm about to prepare my third and final batch of candy from my candy apples. Using the same recipe as before, the 2-1-1 candy apple mixture recipe, which equals to 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of light Karo corn syrup, and 1 cup of water. I will now place the mixture on the stove and prepare to cook it. We will cook this mixture to 300 degrees Fahrenheit using medium to medium high heat setting. After the mixture has reached 300 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to remove it from the stove, let the bubbles settle for 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm going to add several drops of the red food coloring to my mixture. But if you'll notice, I waited until the end to add my food coloring. As you can see, I have a clear candy apple, like a transparent type of mixture. And now I'm going to begin dipping my apples. Keeping in mind that this is the last round you will be dipping your apples, so make this a good round. Try to make sure you get as much candy as you can on that apple and making sure that it is coated completely. You're going to repeat this process for the remainder of your candy apples, adding a drop or 2 of red food coloring to your mixture whenever necessary. So now, y'all, let's check out the finished product. This is a look at the triple dipped marble candy apples. Remember, y'all saw it here first with Mama's Mad Ideas. Triple dip, y'all. Triple dip marble. Not once, not twice, but triple dipped. These apples are by no means perfect, but they did create a very beautiful marble 3D effect. Now let's see what the inside of the apple looks like and hear that crunch effect. This is Mama's Mad Ideas. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to share my videos with family and friends. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and keep on watching. Thanks so much for supporting. And also, I want to give a special shout out to everyone from my last candy apple video who took the time to leave me a comment. I truly appreciate all comments to any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing to my channel, and also helping me to reach 1,500 subscribers. This is Mama's Mad Ideas. Please take care, stay blessed, and I will see you again real soon in my next video. Bye-bye. Wait, don't leave. Stick around and watch my photo shoot. You all take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Mama's Mad Ideas. Like, comment, subscribe.